Hey everybody, we are live. I am Henry and I'm from TechDaddyVideos.com and welcome back. It is Monday and today's video is going to be why people get suspended on Amazon. Now, this is a subject that I get a lot and I have people messaging me and asking me why their account is suspended. Usually it's suspended first and they're asking later. So um, there's a lot of reasons why people get their accounts suspended, but I'm going to give you the main reasons why Amazon will suspend somebody's account. And majority of it is going to be going through the verification process. Now, we have a lot of people that come into Amazon. They start creating brand new accounts. They have more than one account that they are setting up, and Amazon will suspend them. Now, for new people out there that are just signing up for Amazon, maybe they haven't used their account in a long time, their account will get suspended or terminated. And the best way to not get suspended on Amazon is to do everything that they ask you to do during the entry level process of verifying your account. And one of the things is you have to verify your account with valid driver's license, valid information. You can't just go in there and just put a name in, a simple name uh, other than yours. It has to be your name and your real name, and it has to match. A lot of times, we will get people come in, they create an account, and they use debit cards, they use prepaid cards, and that is an instant way for you to basically have your account shut down very fast. If you are doing that, beware of it. If you have an account and you're setting it up with a prepaid card, that is one of the fastest ways for you to get suspended on Amazon, or they will terminate your account immediately. And I don't know how many times I get phone calls where they'll call me and they'll sit there and say, yeah, I bought a computer, an $800 computer, and now my account's suspended. But then you ask, well, why did you get your account suspended? What was the reason? Well, I don't know. Um, and they act dumb. They sit there and say they don't know. And so usually the case is they did not verify their account. And one of the first things you must do, whether you have a seller's account or a buyer's account, is make sure that you have a valid credit card. Make sure that you have a bill in your name that is going to, that you'll be able to prove um, that it is you. Make sure you put the correct address down. And a lot of people will create an account, it doesn't go through, then it gets suspended, and then they go and create another account. And then they find out that that account also has been suspended or terminated. So you want to make sure that you go out and you do everything that Amazon asks you to do during the verification process, because that is the most important thing. And I'll get to you guys with your questions and your answers. Just put them in the chat here. Hi, Candice Lee. Candace Lee says, "How do I get my account not to be on hold?" Is you must verify your account. Your account will get on hold, and this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this video is because there are a lot of people calling. There's a lot of people calling and say, "Hey, my account has been suspended. My account has been on hold." So the reasons why is because going through the verification process, you did something incorrect. You did something wrong. Maybe you didn't turn in your driver's license. Maybe you didn't turn in a valid ID. Maybe you didn't put in the correct information of your home address or a phone number. So there's things that you have to do. For example, um, never, and I'm going to kind of put it this way to where uh, you do not get your account suspended. So these things you should not be doing. So in order for your account not to be suspended, here are some reasons, some things that you are should pay attention to. Do not use a prepaid card when setting up your Amazon account. Do not do that. Automatically, they're going to suspend it. Do not use a debit card. If you use a debit card, your account is going to be suspended or on hold, one or the other. Make sure that you put in a valid information, your real name, your real address, your real information, because um, after you sign up, you still have to go through the verification process, whether you have a seller's account or a buyer's account, whether you're just buying stuff on Amazon. You know, my phone literally was blowing up right after Christmas because people were calling saying my account's been suspended. Why? Why? You know, how do I get my account unsuspended? And the reasons why they're getting your account suspended is because maybe they're using gift cards. And if you go out and you use a gift card and you don't have your information on file with Amazon, like an actual credit card, they're going to shut it down. They're going to shut your account down and it's going to be on hold. It's going to be suspended and it's not going to be in your favor. And so the product that you ordered from your gift card, the money that you spent from your gift card will probably be taken and will probably be hold. I know you guys don't want to hear that, but that's what usually happens when you use a gift card or you use a prepaid card. Um, People use prepaid cards because they want to get away with things, or their credit is so bad, or they're just, you know, something going on with where they don't have a valid credit card. I suggest that you don't go out and get an Amazon account if you do not have a valid credit card to put on file. Now, the reason why they ask for a valid credit card is for chargebacks. Say, for an example, you are a seller and you have a seller's account and somebody buys your product and they want to return it. Well, obviously, Amazon is going to give them their money back, but they're going to charge you for it. And then also, you're going to uh, have money taken out of your account, you know. So um, let me say hello to a few people here. What's up there? Panarella Ryder, what's happening? Checking in from Atlanta. What's going on there, buddy? How you doing? Welcome back for 2021. We are going live again in 2021. And we are back in action, getting ready to work Amazon, work it all year long. It is January and getting started with that. So welcome there, Mr. Ryder. Welcome. Hey, what's up there, Candace Lee 2022? will I be able to get my credit card money back if my account's on hold? Yeah, that's a long pause, because it that right there, you'll probably get your money back, I would imagine, but it's going to take a couple of months, I would imagine, for you to get your money back. I would continue to call Amazon customer service, try to talk to them, explain to them what happened, and hopefully they reinstate your account. And that's really the only way that you're going to get your money back, is if your account gets reinstated and then you're back live. But usually when it's on hold and it's been suspended, I hear a lot of horror stories. I hear a lot of people out there um, complaining because they spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars buying products, and then all of a sudden they may have bought it with a gift card, they may have bought it with a prepaid card, and the next thing you know, as soon as they purchase it, maybe a day later, maybe a few hours later, they get a notification saying their account has been on hold. And this, I have a YouTube video on, you know, why Amazon suspends accounts, and I think I did that probably 2 years ago, and I have a lot of people who respond to that. They're pissed off because they go through that process of where they purchase something, whether it's Christmas time or any other holiday. They go out there and they purchase something, and then all of a sudden their account is on hold, and so they're frustrated because they're trying to get their money back and they can't, because they just don't know where to go, who to talk to, and so forth. So, with that being said, whatever you do, do not purchase anything, especially if you don't have an Amazon account. If you don't have one set up with a gift card or with a debit card or with a prepaid card, always make sure you have a valid credit card on file. Okay? Very important. When you go through the process of signing up for a new account, make sure that you have only one account. That's it. If you try to put 2 accounts in there or 3 accounts, they're automatically going to suspend your account, and you will never be able to buy or purchase anything on Amazon, nor will you ever be able to sell on Amazon. So it's always important that you do things, and you do things correctly, because if you don't, you blow your chances of ever getting your money back or selling on Amazon or even buying on Amazon itself. Now, you can dispute the charges. You can dispute your termination or your product or your account being on hold. You can dispute that, and hopefully somebody gets back to you. Usually takes around 21 days, but it seems like it's taking longer because of COVID-19 and everything else going on, where customer service is just getting even more ridiculous than it was before. But with that being said, the main reasons why people get suspended on Amazon is because of misinformation. That is the main reason why people get suspended on Amazon. They don't put in their correct information. And I cannot sit there and tell you, and drill it into your head. Make sure you put in the right information for your Amazon account, whether it's a buyer's account or whether it's a seller's account. Make sure you put in accurate information. And when I say accurate, I mean you put your real name, you put your real address, you put your real credit card in there, and your real valid ID they're going to ask for a copy of your driver's license, or they're going to ask for a copy of your ID, and they're going to have that put on file, and it has to match. If it doesn't match, then you're screwed. They will terminate your account, and it's very hard to get that account back online. And whatever you do, do not try to open up another account, especially if your account is on hold. I have somebody who calls me at 11 o'clock at night complaining, and I ask them, what is the reason why your account got suspended? Well, they told me everything that I just got in telling you guys. I used a prepaid card. I didn't use my name. I used my mom's name. Okay. Candace Lee says, what if you don't have a valid ID or a real credit card? Then you better not be buying or selling on Amazon, period. Because they're not going to accept you. That is their requirement. So Candace, if you don't have a valid ID or a real credit card and you used a gift card to purchase something, you're screwed. Big time. If you read Amazon's policies and procedures, you must have a valid credit card on file. And that is the first thing that they look at. If you go and change accounts, even if you have an account and you change an account, it could be a hassle sometimes. It could be a pain in the butt because they will suspend your account. As simple as that. They don't hesitate to shut you down and ask questions later. That's how they do things with Amazon. You are guilty before proven innocent. You have to prove innocence. Okay? You're guilty. It's that simple. They're not going to sit there and play around. It's not like, well, you know, I have two different platforms I sell on. I sell on eBay and I sell on Amazon. So you think of Amazon as a different type of clientele than eBay. eBay gets it. You can get away with a little bit more stuff, but even now they're starting to get even more strict on their buyers and their sellers, that they're kind of going the same route, kind of doing the same thing. So just pay attention to that. If you don't have a valid credit card or a valid ID, don't even try to sell on Amazon, or don't even try to open up an Amazon account, because it will get suspended. And they even go as far back as checking your IP address, making sure what computer you use, what cable modem your computer is hooked up to. They catch all that. So there are guys out there that will use a different computer and go somewhere else and use that and try open it up in a different name. They may get away with it for a little bit, but eventually all that ties into their system and they will catch it. It always happens. There's definitely no doubt about that. So, you know, the main reasons why people get shut down is misinformation, you know, and so misinformation is huge, because you can go and open up an account, and the best thing to do, the best thing that I suggest that you do, if you have not bought anything on Amazon in a while, or you haven't sold anything on Amazon in a while, and you want to make sure that you have account, call them first. Call Amazon and ask them if there's anything on file under your name. That way they can tell you yes. And then what you're going to do is, the best thing to do is to log into that old account that you haven't used in a long time and try to reactivate that old account. Now, if you have to update the information, maybe you move, maybe you move to a different location, or your address changed, your phone number changed, then you can update it. But you must make sure that your driver's license or your ID card is matches exactly the information that you go out and you give to Amazon, because they're going to check it. You're going to have to send that in. And it's real easy to go out there and scan your information and send it through email. And as soon as they get it, they will either uh, go ahead and reactivate your account or keep you suspended, or permanently suspend you. And once you get permanently suspended with Amazon, good luck trying to get back into Amazon and buying stuff from Amazon or what have you. So, for those of you that are using gift cards, or you're using debit cards, or you're using prepaid cards, beware. I'm telling you right now, your account will get suspended or terminated if all that information, your valid information, is not on file with Amazon first. Hear what I'm saying. If you verify your account and you get your account verified, then that's one thing. I'm not saying that Amazon is not going to accept gift cards. They only accept gift cards is if you have a valid account that is open. But people will go out and do it differently. They'll go out there and use a gift card, open up an Amazon account, and find out that their stuff is not getting delivered. It's not going to get processed because there's something that's going on with that account. And that's what usually happens is um, they go out and they buy something, and one thing, uh, they lose a lot of money. So Darlene says, Darlene Perry, what's up there, Darlene Perry? Welcome to my channel, by the way. Haven't seen you here before. Thanks for the tip. I almost did that a few days ago. So glad I didn't. Yes. The thing, Darlene, is go out, call Amazon, and just ask them if you have an account. They're going to tell you yes, they found an account, or no, they didn't find an account. And always make sure, like I said, you use a valid credit card, and that valid credit card is going to go on file. Now, can you use a checking account or a savings account? That they usually ask for a credit card on file, and then you put, if you have a seller's account, you can go and put that in your account, in your back office, put that information back there, and that will help you. But you always have to make sure that you have a valid credit card on file. All right, great question. OLA, what's up there, OLA? That's my man right there, OLA. Any tips on how to talk down a manufacturer 500 MOQs to 100 or 150? Yes. So what he's talking about is basically he has a seller's account and he's negotiating with the supplier overseas. Now, a lot of times the suppliers overseas will try to get you to order 500 units, 1,000 units, and it costs quite a bit of money. Well, you have the upper hand, because the beauty about negotiations is to go out and negotiate with the supplier, and you want to find out if that supplier is a manufacturer or a retail supplier, basically the middleman. And if they're the manufacturer of a product that you want to purchase and you want to sell on Amazon, you always have negotiations that you can do. You use your negotiation skills. And OLA, if you're going to negotiate with them, you want to negotiate with them through maybe chat, not so much email, because you go back and forth. It may take you days, what have you, with the text. With the chat or open chat, that would take you a few minutes. Now, you let them know that you're a serious buyer. You basically say, look, I'm interested in purchasing 500 MOQ, but not right now. Things are tough. We had COVID-19 going on. There's a whole lot of people that aren't buying, what have you. So I want to test the product. And you simply tell them that on your first order, you are not willing to purchase 500 units because you don't want to get stuck with the units. Now, if I can, I would like to only purchase 50 units or 100 units, and I want to see how it goes and how well that sells on Amazon. If they say no, you say, thank you very much. Enjoyed talking to you. I'll go look elsewhere. And before you know it, they may just turn around and say, okay, I tell you what, I can do 100, but the price is going to be a little higher. And here's the thing is, you can always negotiate with that. You do not have to take that one supplier. And you can simply tell them, I have other suppliers I'm going to be talking to, other suppliers that I'm going to check. So I want to make sure that I get the right product, and it's going to be good quality, and the manufacturer stands behind it. So it's really the art of negotiation. Now, um, they think just because they say, yeah, we can only do 500, you'll be surprised how fast they'll change their mind when it comes to you saying no. You think of it this way. You think of it as you going into the car dealership for the very first time. As a matter of fact, I just purchased a brand new 2021 Chevy truck, okay? And um, the price was $49,000 for the truck itself. I went over there, took a look at it, and I said, you know what? I'm going to go look around. Wait. No. What can we do to get you into this truck today? Not $49,000. Not with my credit, not with what I have, not with I can pay cash for it. So you got to come out with a better deal than $49,000. So sat down, they ran my credit. They said my credit was excellent, and the best that they can do was $45,000. I got up and I said, thank you for your time. I literally was walking out the front door, and I had the manager come back to me and say, hold on, come sit down, let's talk. I said, look, don't want to waste your time. Don't want you to waste my time. I have other dealers I need to go to get a truck today. I let them know how serious I was about getting a brand new 2021 truck by telling them I'm getting a truck today, whether it's from you or anybody else. They turned around and said, well, we're the best dealer here in Southern California, blah, blah, blah. I said, look, I hear that. And I hear what you're saying. But the numbers that you're bringing up to me doesn't match to what I want to pay every single month. So unless you can get that down to where I need to get it down to, so I wrote them a number. And I wrote them $39,000 is what I wrote. Keep in mind, the truck was retailing for $49,000. That's $10,000 off this truck. To make a long story short, I came home that night with that truck, with the numbers that I went ahead and put down for $39,000. Granted, I paid the sales tax. It's a couple $1,000s here in California, but I was out the door with less than $42,000, brand new truck, and there you go. It's no different than you going out and talking to a supplier overseas. There are tons of suppliers that are willing to take your money, So OLA, that's the best tip I can give you, is stick with your guns. If they don't like it, you go somewhere else. and you find another supplier, as simple as that. All right. With that being said, Darlene says, "Hey there, I am from Maine. What's up there, Darlene? Thank you for coming on to my channel. Really appreciate it and watching me for the very first time. Make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. I do live broadcasts usually on Monday nights. For December, I have not been on just because I bought a brand new home and moving into the home, getting into everything, trying to get all that taken care of. Now I'm back. I should be back every Monday night, hopefully now, and get started back up and giving my free tips and tricks and all that good stuff for selling on Amazon and having an Amazon account. Hopefully the video is nice. Hopefully sound is good and everything is great. So thank you guys for coming up today. Really appreciate all of you guys that have been on. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask. Ask away. I mean, that's why you're here. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. But tonight's topic basically wanted to talk about not getting your account suspended. That is like one of the hardest things to do, especially when you get into Amazon, whether you have a seller's account or a buyer's account. You want to make sure that you kind of do everything by the book, because nowadays it is getting tougher and tougher for people to sell on Amazon. You have your competitors that will screw you left and right, and they will, if you have a seller's account, they won't hesitate to leave you bad reviews, try to get you kicked off of Amazon. I've had my Amazon account for 14 years, and it's in great standings, but I've had several people who have tried to close my account down. I have, and they've gone as far as leaving bad reviews and all that, literally 30 bad reviews in 1 hour. And I was able to prove to them that it was somebody that was, going out there and sabotaging my account. And so I was able to get that back. But I lost like 21 days in the effort of trying to get my account back. So what's up there, Christina? Christina, hi, Henry. Yes, sound is great. Give you a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. There you go. So, guys, take this seriously. Really, take this seriously as far as your account. Make sure that you put in all the information and make sure that it's all correct, because Amazon is shutting people down faster than you can blink an eye. Really, they sit there and they will not hesitate to shut you down if you do something wrong. Like I said, you're guilty before proven innocent, and unfortunately, that's the way Amazon works. I get really upset because they're a Fortune 500 company, but yet they don't have phones where they can call from one department to another. Everything is through email. I understand why they're doing it, save money. But, the fact is it's bad customer service. So when you go out there and you are trying to deal with customer service, that they have a script, and you type in, they type in whatever your question is. It's like, why did my account get suspended? Blah blah blah, and then they're typing it in, and then they repeat themselves. Okay, why did I get my account suspended? And this is what you're asking. Yes, I asked that already. Blah blah blah, and the next thing you know, you're on the phone with them 20 minutes instead of 10 minutes because they really don't know what the answer is. But what they'll do is they'll forward your information to another department, and that's how they open up what they call a case. So they're going to open up a case for you, and the next thing you know, you're waiting 10 days, 20 days, 21 days to get an answer on something that should have been answered fairly quickly. Now, there are some good customer service reps out there that would tell you the exact reason why your account was shut down. So, and they'll really go the extra mile. So let me see here. Candace Lee says, would I be able to get my account unhold if I use my parents' ID or credit card? No. Candace, if the account is in your name, it has to be your ID. If you opened up your account in your parents' name, that would be different. They would have to show their ID and their credit card and would be their account, not Candace Lee's account. It would be mom and pop's account, and that's who Amazon would look at. So obviously there is, obviously you don't have an ID or a credit card. So I don't know what to tell you about, trying to get that account back, especially if you purchase something with a debit card or a gift card. You pretty much kind of lose that. And yeah, unfortunately, that's usually what happens. All right, Victor Rojas. What's up there, Victor? Another Canadian. My Amazon Canada was locked after a few months. It was reinstated without me doing anything. Victor, did you send in your information? Did you send in a copy of your ID, your driver's license? Did you do any of that? Because, like I said, if you do that, and it was locked. And if you did do that, um, basically it takes them a while to verify the process. That's what me talking about, you being on hold for 14 days, 21 days, and then find out that all of a sudden your account got reinstated. Now I'm happy for you that your account got reinstated, because if your account did get reinstated, then you did everything that you should have done to get your account reinstated. So they could have asked for something very simple, um, or verification process. Now they have to verify everything now. Everything is verifying your picture, verifying your address, verifying your ID, verifying your credit card. Even if you had a credit card that you put on there and that credit card was no good, it still would be shut down until you put a valid credit card on file. And, you know, there. So, um, but great that your account was locked and it months later it was reinstated. Keep it that way. Try to make sure that you do things correctly from this point on, and you should be fine. Candace says, "Can I get my account on hold in a few months from now?" I don't know. You're going to have to call. Um, you're going to have to call Amazon. That's the best thing I could suggest to you, Candace. If my account was on hold for months, can I still unhold it? Yeah, I mean, nothing is going to prevent you from trying to get it reinstated. If you go out there and you try to get your account reinstated, that's probably the best thing for you to do right now. Because if your account's on hold and it's locked, it's going to stay that way until you do something. If you don't do anything, then it's going to continue to be locked. Um, I would I wouldn't even suspect that they're going to unlock this until you do decide that you're going to go ahead and do something with your account, whether it's giving them a proper ID, or even just a regular ID that has your name on it, saying your birth date and what have you. As long as it's valid, that's all they're looking at. I mean, there are people out there that don't drive, don't have a driver's license, but they have a valid ID. Like here in California, you have two options. You have a valid California ID or your driver's license that you could submit. As long as you submit the correct name and everything else, all that information, then you should have no problem at all. Hopefully, they should reinstate your account. But sometimes it's usually too late. It won't get reinstated because they're just missing information. But the best thing for you to do is give Amazon a call and ask them what you can do about getting your account reinstated. And hopefully, if you use a gift card or all that, then you can go from there. Um, yeah, I mean, she also says, like my birth certificate, school ID. Yeah, why not? I mean, a birth certificate is a valid ID. Now, if you don't have um, a valid ID, then ask them, call them, and ask them. Say, hey, look, I'm a student, but the only option I have and what I have is my birth certificate or a school ID. Now, if you have a school ID, then I would definitely run down to your DMV and try to get a copy of an ID. Just get an ID. It doesn't take much to have it. All my kids have valid IDs. There's no excuse for that. All right. What's up there, Dell the Hater? If I change my current home address to the UPS address, will they suspend my account? Is this for your seller's account, Dell, or is this for your Amazon account? So you got to be specific when it comes to that. I'll answer that question. Just go ahead and let me know if it's for your business account, it's a seller's account, or if it's for just your regular Amazon account. Maria, what's up there, Maria? Hi, all. Sorry for joining late. It's good to have you back, Henry. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Maria, for that. Appreciate it. Um, Dell and Maria also says to Dell, if you're changing your address, open a case first with seller support to give them a heads up. That is a great, great response because what you're doing, Dell, and I'm sure that it sounds to me like it's your seller's account. And if Maria's correct, she's giving you really good advice. Open up an account, or actually a case. Call Amazon, open up a case, and let them know that you're going to be changing your address. That way, there's no surprises. They put it on your file, they have it, and it's all set, ready to go. So, Candace says, would I need my social security card to get a valid ID at the DMV? Yes, you need to ask. Yeah, you do. Birth certificate and social security card, take that with you into the DMV. You should not have a problem at the DMV. I don't know what state you're in. If you're here in the United States, Candace, but to me it sounds like you're here somewhere. Any state will should take that. That shouldn't be a problem. All right. Dell the Hater says FBA seller's account. Yes, definitely. If you have a seller's account and FBA, it doesn't matter if it's merchant fulfilled or FBA. It doesn't matter. You go into your back office there and then just make the change after you talk to Amazon. Like Maria said, great advice. Contact Amazon. Let them know first. That way, if there's any changes, any new policies, or anything whatsoever, they'll let you know, and you won't be surprised. And the fact that you have a seller's account, you don't want to destroy that seller's account because that's your livelihood, right? That's your business. That's how you make money, is with your seller's account. So let's keep that seller's account in good standings by simply doing exactly what Maria said, is call Amazon, Seller Central, and open up a case for that if you have to, or ask them and let them know, and they should give you some good sound advice. But great. All right. Good questions, guys. I really appreciate that. And thank you guys for coming on. Hey, and thank you for the thumbs up. Really appreciate that too. Candace says, I don't have my social security card though. Candace, you're in a world of hurt. You need to get this before you even get started. So I suggest either you talk to your parents or talk to Amazon, give them a call, and get what you need to get. in order to sell on Amazon, because you're a prime example of why people get suspended on Amazon. Hate to tell you that, but that's the truth. They come in, they use gift cards, they use debit cards, they don't have valid credit cards, they don't have stuff on file, they don't have their ID, they don't have their driver's license, they don't have things that Amazon is asking them to provide in order to open up an Amazon account, whether it's a seller's account or just a regular account, you know. So, with that being said, you know, make sure you talk to somebody, get yourself an ID, and hopefully that helps you. All right, great questions. Great questions. All right. And I don't mean to jump on anybody, but this has been a subject where YouTube, I talk about this all the time, but stupid people do stupid things. And I'm telling you, to prevent your account from being suspended, follow these simple rules. You know, go out there and have a valid driver's license, or have a valid ID, or have a valid credit card. Don't try to buy products on Amazon with a gift card if you don't have an account, because they will keep your money. I'm telling you, it's been over and over again. You're going to find that there are, and if you look at the comments under this video, I'm sure you're going to get people replying saying, my account suspended. My account suspended. Well, did you follow the things that I asked you to do? Did you follow the things that Amazon told you to do? So, with that, these mistakes are very simple, and these mistakes should not be, uh, you know, they shouldn't be. You shouldn't be doing them, because you're getting the information, and we're telling you, make sure that you don't do this and you do this, and make sure that you follow those rules. If you are not sure, simply call Amazon and ask them. Now, technically, you should have only one account with Amazon. You should have a buyer's account, and then from your buyer's account, if you want to sell on Amazon, you go into your buyer's account. You do not open up another account for your seller's account. What you're going to do is you're going to use your buyer's account, and follow this very carefully. You log in with your account that is open and active right now. It's a buyer's account, and if you want to sell on Amazon, you scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says sell on Amazon. You click on that link from your buyer's account that you're logged into, and then you create a seller's account with your buyer's account that you're logged into and that is active. Follow me? Do not open up a brand new seller's account by creating a brand new name or anything else like that, because you want to call your seller's account, you know, who so and so seller's account. So you got to make sure that you go into an account that is active, that is live, that is working, and then you create a seller's account that way. And technically, that is not two accounts with Amazon. That is your Amazon buyer's account and seller's account, and it's all under one umbrella. All right. But with that being said, you know, hopefully you guys learned something tonight, and I really appreciate all the comments and you guys coming on. Thank you guys for the great questions. Thank you there, Candace. Appreciate that. Del the Hater, Maria. Let me see who else. Did I miss anybody? Victor, thank you very much. Christina, OLA, appreciate that. Darlene, thank you guys for coming on tonight. And Panarello Ryder, appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you guys for all the thumbs up. Really appreciate that. And with that being said, hopefully this video helped you guys out, and hopefully you got some good information out of this. We will see you guys next Monday. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We'll let you know when I do come on, and we will see you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for coming on. We'll see you on the next video. Peace. All right, guys. See ya. Peace.